take it. Steady.
Can I stand in the front
And
of
this
them?
one, right now we don't need the light. Actually, we got a little bit of light.
Do you want me to stand right here?
No, she's taking a picture.
Okay.
Ready?
We're waiting for one more person.
Oh, can I do 30 seconds interview while you're waiting?
Yes.
Okay, rolling. We can interview you for 30 seconds before the person comes in. May I ask, what's your name?
Marissa Barlin.
What do you do here today?
I work for Cotton Incorporated, and we ran Cotton's Fashion Delivered runway show.
How do you feel about what we have just recently?
Everything at Cotton's Fashion Delivered runway show is all cotton. It's versatile, and it's comfortable and stylish.
Why do you think cotton is important in fashion?
Cotton is so important in fashion because not only can it be beautiful and stylish, but it's really comfortable, it's breathable, it's easy to care for, and it's wearable. You can wear it every day and for any occasion.
How come you choose Art Fashion Week versus any other?
Cotton's Fashion Delivered runway show, we chose to have it during Fashion Week because people are really in a fashion state of mind. They're thinking about updating their wardrobes and they're thinking about buying a lot of new looks.
What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is at MDBMiami.
Thank you. Okay, everybody get it back in the picture.
Look at my picture. I got a wide angle.
And this is Cotton Fashion, and they
Yeah, look at me.
look at her. La 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 la.
How about a woohoo? Nice.
Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me find out what's your name.
Mia.
Darren Sussman.
What do you guys do here?
I'm here to support his sister, who's the stylist for today.
My little sister styled the show today.
Which one?
Which show? The first one. The only one. The cotton show.
Cotton Show. Gotcha. How do you feel about Amazon working with the Cotton Show?
Well, I'll tell you, Amazon I love because I have a little bar down the road called Kitty's, and Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, loves to go there. So I feel a connection to Amazon through Mr. Bezos.
Why do you think Cotton choose Art Fashion Week versus you can go to Style Fashion Week, you can go to Couture, you choose to come here? Why?
For me, it's all about having cotton as the main show of it. Everything cotton is just amazing.
What do you think? Come closer. How do you think how do you think cotton is working for the fashion industry? Do you think cotton is still relevant?
I think it's genius because what they're doing, I did a little research on cotton, and the Cotton Corporation, founded by people who produce cotton, they're promoting very important things like diversity and American products and jobs here in America on a bigger level to make sure that we realize what ingredients go in our clothes, not just our food.
What is the address for your place, and what's the Instagram for the place that you work?
Oh, the bar we're gonna go to? Yeah. The address is 9 Stanton Street.
What's your Instagram? You have one?
Yeah, there is one. Worldwide Underground.
What about your Instagram?
I'm Samsuri. That's what
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the owner of the artistful place. May I ask what's your name?
My name is Angel Lorenzan, the owner of the building. Magnificent building.
Why did you let us in today?
Today.
Why did you let us do the show here?
Oh, it's Amazon. I have a friend with the president of Amazon, New York. And it's very relevant. It's very fantastic. It's very wonderful. Fantastic.
Why do you let fashion show to be in your building?
Oh, many.
Why?
It's Alexandre McQueen, time before. And many from France, from Italy, Milano, over the world is coming here. Eric my friend also, Eric.
Wow. If people want to rent the place for the fashion show, how much does it cost to rent it?
Less from $100,000
For 1 day?
for 2 days.
2 days.
2 days. It's good. Eh?
2 days.
Very good.
Why do you think it's a great price?
Great base is was 70,000. It's normal
Okay.
because it's a big building. It's in, my work is there also. After you take a flash, some things. Echo.
What is your do you have Instagram, Facebook? Do you have Instagram or Facebook?
Yes.
Tell them.
Tell them. I am my name in Instagram, in many other other redes of internet. Many. Wikipedia.
That's
My name. My name.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You are happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rolling. This is the person who does all the final touch for the hair and makeup. Last time, my interview with not even the interview, just how he worked got like almost 20,000 views. So this time I hope we're gonna hit over 100,000 views. Guys, let me introduce you. What's your name?
Woody Mishlab.
Woody, how do you control all the people around you, like so they listen? Because for me, when your assistant told them, "Don't do your job, don't talk back," that was like an army, and they listen. All these girls are not getting paid, not getting anything, and they listen to you, and they just do exactly what you tell them. How do you make them run bum 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 like one at a
Well, because they come here on their own expenses a lot of the time, and they are here because they want to learn and they want to be part of the, like the action. And so we mentor them, and that's why they listen. We tell them, first of all, it's going to be very, very hectic. So when I say, something that's a little bit tough on you, you have to take it. But in advance, I tell you, thank you very much.
Such a creative space, people doing creative work, and here it's like an army. They listen exactly what you tell them, and you are very kind of direct with them, and they just follow through. How it's possible?
Well, they don't always follow through, but
I see them
then you
follow
have to
through.
bring them back. Very close meeting. Here we go, guys. You did well here. You didn't do too well here. So let's make it better for the next show. And there's always some kind of mistakes, especially when you're working on so many different designers at the same time. Mistakes sometimes happens, but we always catch them before they go on the runway. So we make sure that we are on the line, making sure that it's very cohesive look. Again, hair is not like fabric or like makeup where you take it off and now you could start all over again. When you put product in the hair, when you do something like different to the hair, it's really hard to change it. You're working with different texture, different density of hair, so it's really harder to just change it. That's why we created the Style the Runway brand. We have 11 products that you're able to layer them over the hair, and they're not going to build up on your hair. They're not going to flake or actually make it oily. So we're able to change the look over and over and over again, which is really, really good. And that's why in the first place, we thought we needed to create a brand that we're able to do that with,
I produced in the last year over 20 fashion shows. Not as big as our Art Hard, but it's still decent shows with hundreds of models. And in recent 3 or 4 shows, I figured out the way to get audience excited. What I start doing is, when I go as a designer, this girl is also a designer, and I'm a little bit of a designer, as you know. So when I go on the runway, I ask my makeup artist and the head of makeup and the head of hair to come with me on and take a bow together as a group. Instead of just bringing just one girl, I think it's a common work. It's not only designer work, it's a work of a hairstylist and the makeup artist, a vision. So we all have to share the credit on stage. It's not just one designer. Do you think it's a fair technique? Maybe how do you think, is it possible? What's the possibility to make that maybe a trend?
Well, you know what it is in over the years, you do the hair backstage, you do the makeup, but you never get the thank you from on stage for people to really recognize you. As a designer, they don't really recognize you on stage to say thank you for the hair team or makeup team on what they did to complete the look. when we actually work on doing hair shows, we design the whole collection. We design the model, what they should be looking like. So if we want something very futuristic, we gotta like take the wardrobe futuristic, the makeup is futuristic, the hair is futuristic. So we work with a stylist or a designer, and when we're actually on stage, we always say thank you for this designer for giving us the clothes to be able to finish the look. And I think it's a really fair thing to be able to start doing, because we all work together to be able to complete the total look, because without the hair and the accessories and the makeup and the skincare to be able to prepare them, and the model and the venue, really there is no show, right? So everything together is really what put the whole thing as a whole and makes it like a really successful show. And that's, in my opinion, what we need to do.
My last question to you is, what is the way for model to present a hair? If it's a collection is about a hair, how she wants, let's say the model is wearing, let's say, a purse, she has a dress, she has a heels, right? But if she specifically wants to demonstrate a hair, what's the best way of do the runway walk so the hair gets the most attention versus other parts of the style?
Well, believe it or not, hair really does get a lot of attention, because if you actually put a beautiful dress on, and a lot of people will get to notice it, especially when you're on the runway. But when you change one thing with your hair, everybody will notice it. So if you change your makeup, some people will notice it. But try to change your style, even just the way you style your hair, let alone haircut, going drastic from long to short, or putting something crazy color in your hair. It's still a lot of people will get to notice that.
As a model perspective for her, what she can do to make her hair stand out, like so the cameras pay attention to the hair, not to the makeup, not to the jewelry, specifically for the hair. How do you distinguish that? Let's say if I'm looking, let's say I'm reading the audience, right? And I see the first row, the influential, the important people. How do I know, are they looking at the hair, or are they looking at the jewelry, or are they paying attention to the makeup? How do I make sure, okay, yes, that's the look I want? Because they might, it's difficult, it's quite a distance. How do you pay attention which words, what's not?
Well, anybody who's in fashion or who's actually sitting in the audience, they're looking at the total look. They're looking at the hair, what's on the runway, what's, at the Met Gala, what's at the MTV Awards, so they are looking for the hair. They're also looking for the clothes. They're looking for the jewelry. So anybody who's a fashion conscious is usually looking for all these things at the same time, right?
I think like if a girl does a flip maybe or hair, maybe if she touch a hair, brings a little attention, does that helps to pay attention to the hair, bring attention?
Absolutely, but in the end of the day, it's like when they're on the runway, they're like, when we do hair shows, we definitely advise them to do certain things to be able to get certain attention, and we focus on things.
Like what?
Like we do obviously showstopper colors, we do showstopper styles, and we get the models to do certain moves with their hair and things like that they're able to get the attention. But you have to recognize who your audience are. When you're doing a hair show, your audience are hairdressers. When you're doing a women's shows, then your audience are women. When you're doing a fashion show, your audience are fashion conscious people. They're not just hair.
You have the hair people, makeup, you have everybody. How do you get your sunlight?
Well, we do damn good hair. Let me tell you that, and our product works very well.
Tell what's your Instagram?
It's Style the Runway.
Style the Runway. Thank you, guys, and cut.
Wait, what are you doing?
Мы сделаем интервью. Друзья, вот как бы вы уже видели интервью с стилистами нашей Art Heart команды, и рядом с вами Ольга есть. Ольга делает hair extensions. Давай узнаем, Ольги, что ты думаешь про... Вот ты впервые на Art Heart, тебе нравится?
На самом деле интересна была вторая сторона медали, то есть как это происходит за кулисье. То есть я считаю, что здесь самое интересное. Вот мейкапы, прически, примерки. Вот мне все очень нравится. Посмотрим дальше, что будет на сцене.
Сегодня, можно сказать, последний день на Art Heart. Я вижу, что я устал очень сильно. Я думаю, что вы тоже ног не держите. Как вы выдерживаете такую нагрузку столько дней подряд работать?
Я думаю, что открывается просто второе дыхание. Первый день тяжело, второй день открывается второе дыхание, просто работаешь. Просто делаешь, просто...
думаешь, лучше стало, ты чему-то быстрее стала делать, или ты просто уже последнее шоу делаешь на автомате, как бы?
На автомате все делаешь.
Скорость быстрее становится?
Да, я думаю, что да.
Он вас мучает сильно?
Нет, он у тебя.
Не, он очень добрый.
Очень добрый оказался. Зимой было, девушкам, если посмотришь мои видео, зимой он просто растерзал всех. Да, ты помнишь, как он кричал? Назад мне не отвечать, делать, стоять, пукать. Там у них девушек не разрешал им ни пописать, ни покакать, ни покушать, никуда. Пока они вышли наверх, они стояли, ждали эту пиццу. Я видел. Я видел, я снимал, у нас есть видео, так что как бы у нас есть.
Много дизайнеров, да, очень мы были загружены. Все быстро.
Кто тебе больше всех понравился? Кто-то оставил след?
Моя любимая дизайнер Candice, Project Runway Season 14. Мне понравился Black Tape Project. Очень красивые девушки были, да. Кто еще? Ой, я сейчас даже не вспомню. Много было дизайнеров, которые мне понравились.
Что у тебя запомнилось за это время?
Я такая уставшая. Слушай, я 3 часа спала, я реально не соображаю.
Мы не будем тебя мучить, спасибо. Напомни Инстаграм, и мы закончили.
jr.beauty.studio.
Beauty and Variations.
Ольга, нижнее подчеркивание, Русиан с одной буквочкой S, нижнее подчеркивание, РМ.
Cut. What? No.
I'm like, okay.
But we will.
Makes me feel very comfortable.
Yes. Rolling.
Hold on.
Wait. Yes. May I ask, what is your name?
Melicana McIntosh.
How do you feel on the last day after all this nonsense that we go through for the whole week?
I feel really great. You know,
I'm exhausted.
I don't get tired. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I just keep going.
What was the favorite makeup for the week?
I really liked Black Tape's look from last night. It was incredibly intense, and it was all about the eyes since they were wearing nothing but tape. But I really, really loved that look. It was incredible.
What do you think is the key to makeup in the fashion? We have to do it quickly. I see everybody's happy comparing, like in the winter, everybody was like very, very stressed, and now everybody relaxed. What's going on?
The trick,
Same place, and now everybody happy.
you know, I think that communication is a huge part, as well as good leadership, and we have fantastic leadership.
Same leadership like last.
I know, but we all get better and better every time because practice makes perfect, just like with anything else. And then, you know, the biggest thing is that we really focus on skin and making sure that we're all on the same page with that. And this year we were pretty seamless with that, and it went a lot better, much smoother.
What do you think is the new trend in makeup this season for the spring?
Well, I hope that it will be more natural eyebrows. Please. More natural eyebrows, less crazy eyebrows. And then I think that we're going to be really into glow more than contour. I think that contour, that harsh contour, is going to kind of fade away and be more about beautiful skin, which I think is really nice for women. Give us a break. It takes forever to do all that makeup on ourselves.
Okay, what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is at Mel Akana McIntosh. That's MELAKANAMCINTOSH.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cut. April, this is the last day of the Art Heart Fashion Week. You exhausted and you still have energy to rule this thing to your best ability. Last time when we met at the winter week, everybody was stressed and it was a lot of cursing and tough decisions to be made. This time everybody relaxed and everybody is nice. What's happened? Same place, same people, same team, and everybody is happy. What did you do different?
Fed them pizza.
You had pizza last time, I remember. Oh yes, pizza didn't come left. I remember you ordered pizza and they left elsewhere. So this time the pizza came on time. Pizza helps. What do you think is the key to run the operation smooth? How do you do your job?
I think the key is being prepared. I always say if you if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So stay ready, be prepared, meet with our designers, take the initiative to, help these designers build looks. They have a lot on their plate. So I try to help them facilitate and find a makeup and hair that's really going to work for them. Really train the staff on how to execute the look in a timely manner, using our products, go over the products really well from our sponsors, which this season is Moira and Delium Brushes. Make sure everyone knows how to use the product, is well versed and well educated on it, and I think that makes for a smooth show.
What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is at April Love Pro Makeup Academy.
Thank you. Cut. May I ask, what is your name?
My name is Rafael Fountain.
Gabriela Huerta.
How do you feel about this Art Heart Fashion Week?
I feel amazing. It was a great week. Today is the final day.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We've had some really interesting looks. It's been nice.
What is the advice for the other folks who do hair and makeup for the whole week? We don't have much sleep. We work really tough. How did you sustain to last day? Like a lot of water, pizza. Like what helps?
Water would be nice, but we definitely Monster energy drinks help us make it through.
You just have to remember what the end goal is. Like, you have to just keep going and remember this is what we love to do. So we keep having fun.
How do you find this time for sleep, for eat? Like, how do you maintain your energy?
You can sleep when you're dead, basically. Yeah. There's enough time for sleep when you're deceased.
In fashion, no sleep. You work. No, yeah, we work a lot all these days, and then we get to rest after. But there really isn't that much time. We're working for 14 hours.
And it's so worth it.
It's worth it, yeah.
We do this, so we build our portfolio. We help each other. We want to, for the next 6 months until the February, to get some nice pictures, some nice videos, some nice following. What do you think is the key to build your numbers so your Instagram grows, your people want to work with you, the portfolio, the energy, the hours that you put in here actually makes a difference and gets you clients, because we're not getting paid here. We're getting paid from the people who are not in the industry, and they see the pictures, they see what you do here, and they want to work with you. So what is the key to contain? It's behind the scene images, it's the images from the runway, like it's having a lot of folks maybe to tag you along, so you get credit. What's the key?
We have to make it so that it's like they're here with us. So that's how the best thing with social media. You just show them that where we're at, what we're doing, videos, hashtags, tagging the right people, speaking to the models, speaking to photographers, videographers. But I think the best thing is giving them the experience. They want to know, like, where are you guys? What are you doing? So we just show them. And that's kind of how you start to grow your portfolio, your Instagram and everything.
What is your Instagram?
It's Hair Bay Gabs.
And I am Rafael Fuente on Instagram.
Thank you.
Good job. How do you call the eyes, the look that you have done with your eyes?
Right now?
Okay. How do you call it?
I call it, it's just a bright eye. Just a bright, colorful.
How long does it take to do a look like this?
This morning it took me 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yes.
Because you're a makeup artist. And what's your name?
My name is Tiffany Keikut.
Tiffany, it's the last day at the Art Heart Fashion Week. How did you organize your station today versus the beginning of the week? Did you improve? Did you put something closer to each other? Is any trick to make it faster?
Yes, I do have something to hold my brushes up so they're not scattered all over my table. Mm-hmm. And
so you put everything back in place?
Yes, I do. I try to.
Okay. Is there any advice how to do the makeup faster and follow your leaders?
For just practice. Practice makes you faster, and being organized. Am I allowed to show you something that I use? One of our sponsors for Fashion Week is actually Vidalion, and
show the. Okay.
And they gave us this brush roll to put all our brushes in, so we can keep them organized while we're working, and I think that helps a lot.
And you put it on your.
You could
Or you just put it on standing.
Just you could just put it on the table, and this helps to organize all your brushes. You know which ones are clean, which ones are dirty if they're out, and it's good with sanitation too.
Absolutely. How often do you clean the brushes between the girls? You don't, for the skin purpose. Do you have a chance to clean them?
Yeah, for personal use, I think that you should clean your brushes at least twice a week since it's just you. But as a makeup artist, after every use, you should clean it.
And what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is Tiffany Cakeup. Tiffany Cakeup.
Thank you. Got. It's okay. Where are you from?
Honduras.
Honduras. May I ask what is your name?
Leslie.
Leslie. Why did you choose to come to the Art Heart to do the makeup here?
Oh, it's a great opportunity that April Love gave us. Excellent, you know, because I went to school with her and it's beautiful. You know, you learn a lot of things with her. And this is one of the special things that I love about April Love, that she brought us over here to New York, you know, like to enjoy this. Because for us, you know, as makeup artists, it's fabulous, you know, like it's great, yeah.
What was your favorite show so far this week?
Ooh, the one from yesterday. Yes, it was beautiful. Yes, one of the beautiful ones, yes. You know, sexy, all the models was super sexy. Like, it was something unique. You know what I mean? Like, it's perfect, yeah.
What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is Leslie MUAA. Leslie spelled as LESLY.
Thank you. May I ask what is your name?
Hi, my name is Rachel Sklar.
How did you like the casting process to be a model at the Art Heart?
I mean, it's very fair and equal for everyone had to cast, everyone had to go to the casting. So
everybody? Some people who have big following or who are really wealthy just went through. People who knew right people just get in. Do you think it's fair?
I think the fashion show itself needs a larger following anyway, so that only helps their company.
But for you, how was the casting? Did you just came off the street, or like you didn't know anybody, or someone recommend you? How was your personal experience?
I found out from online, and I came in and waited for 2 hours to be seen.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And walked a couple times and met with each designer.
With each designer. And how did you choose to come to the, let's say, Art Heart? You could go to, let's say, to Style or Fashion Week or Couture Fashion Week. Why here?
Well, it's very well put together here, and the people who put the show on are very nice and welcoming, and they make every model feel like
What is your favorite show so far this week?
That's a hard decision, but Charles and Ron is one of my favorites.
What is your Instagram?
It's RACHEL_SKLAR.
Thank you. Okay, may I ask what is your name?
My name is Allie Sizik.
And what are you doing here today? Are you gonna model?
I'm a model in New York Fashion Week at Art Hearts, yeah.
Do you think models have ability to move really fast on their feet? Let's say 2 seconds ago you had no idea that I'm gonna question you with the interview, and now you agree to do it. Do you think it's require like really fast mind to be able to make decisions?
Absolutely. You need to be on your toes with modeling all the time because you need to be able to be versatile in any part. The industry is always asking you to do this, do that very quickly. You're always changing into clothes. Everything's really fast paced. There's not a lot of time to question it. Sometimes you just have to be like, yes, okay. So for models, it's very important that you're on your toes, always ready to go. And you can move quickly in any situation.
We're here at the backstage with the makeup and hair people, and over there it's girls practicing style. A lot of girls walking, sometimes barely, like I would say naked, just barely covered. And as you can see, a lot of cameras, a lot of video, a lot of photography. What is the key to protect your privacy and make sure that everything goes properly?
The key is to be aware and attentive. If you're somebody that's not comfortable with showing off parts of your body, then it's important to cover it up, to bring a robe, to get nipple covers, to have some kind of Spanx on, or find a changing room where you can change in private. That's not always the case, but if you can find one, I definitely suggest to do that. There are times where it doesn't matter and you're just like, hey, we gotta change, The situation calls for a quick change.
What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is Allie Cizek, ALLIECIZEK.
Thank you. Cut. What is your name? Lindsay.
Yes, L-I-N-D-S-E-Y.
Rolling? Let's not roll. Let's start over. Lindsay, right?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Arizona. Well, like California now, but...
Why did you decide to come to the Style Fashion Week for the modeling?
I just thought it was a good opportunity, I'd take every opportunity that I can get. Just trying to, get my name out there.
And what do you think is the key to have a big following as a model, so you get some numbers? Can we have one of those?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Great.
They're cool. As you
These
can
are
see,
good.
the girls are getting fed a little bit. Thank you. So what is the process to make modeling fast and to go to the next show all the time? What do you do specifically to move from one designer to the next one? And
I kind of just make sure that I talk to the right people, and then I get to A to B as quick as I can. You have to be on really top of your stuff, and it's really tiring, but you can do it. Yeah.
What is your Instagram?
Lindsay is Lindsay, Demian, Demyan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cut. Наташ, можно с тобой 2 минуты интервью? Не хоть?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Rolling?
Yeah. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Julia Pereira.
All right.
When you speak like this,
All right, can I do it again?
Yes.
All right. Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you. Last day of Fashion Week, working a lot.
What's your name?
My name is Julia Pereira.
Okay. Are you enjoying yourself so far?
Yes, I'm having fun. Actually, it's a lot of work, I've been doing 5 shows a day, but I really have fun. I love being a model.
What do you like most about NY Fashion Week?
I love because there are so many creative designers and people from all around the world come here, and you get to meet everybody. And there are a lot of events also going on, and in New York, it's an amazing city. So I think it's great being here.
How many fashion shows do you do around NY Fashion Week?
So, around 4 or 5 a day. So that's a lot.
Wow, that's a lot.
Actually, when you do the fashion show, it's okay. The hard part, I think it's before when you do the castings, because it's 12 castings a day. So we go uptown, downtown, for all the castings, it's a lot of work.
For a show like that, have you ever get nervous or anything like that?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, a little bit, but I think when I, just walk, then I forget everything. I just enjoy the moment.
Okay. If we're looking for you to book you, where can we find you?
So I have agency here. I'm represented by 1.1. And in Brazil, I have different agencies. And also my Instagram, it's at Julia Pereira. So yeah, thank you.
Смотри, значит, one second, let.
Не повторить.
Друзья, как видите, Ольга тренируется делать интервью на Art Hard Fashion Week. Как вас зовут? Это Ольга. А вас?
Александра.
Александра. Каких дизайнеров ты ходила на эту неделю?
Очень много. Всех не перечислишь. Алисон Оливия, Лиан Маршалл в этом году не делала шоу. I love the... Мой самый любимый дизайнер, я сейчас думаю. Столько много.
Самый первый попался. Вчера вот были Black Tape.
Я вчера не была здесь, я вчера была в музее American Museum, это FLT, да?
А я был
да? На 103.
Ты на 103, ты снимал, я снимал эту, как ее, Ани Кутюр, ты же помнишь?
Да. У меня первое было шоу, какое черно-белое. Да. Да. Я не только делала первое шоу. О, супер.
She was on the first show yesterday at the museum. That's what the one that we filmed.
Да, было очень... мой первый раз в этом музее. Очень интересный музей, очень красивый, достопримечательности Нью-Йорка, фотографии Нью-Йорка.
Тебе понравились вот эти вот... Почему они ходили с этими руками вот так вот, эти...
Как религиозная. Я так думаю. Но я не видела, потому что я ушла после, как я закончила первое шоу. Мне надо было ехать на пир 59-й, делать этот, как он называется, Industrial.
А скажи мне, Анну ты видела с перьями шоу? То, что в перьях шоу смотрела, нет? Просто я смотрю, что очень большой... Вот у меня коллекция, мои свадебные платья, то, что я делаю, они из перьев и мехов. То есть меха и платья, и перья. Но я поражен, сколько других людей делают то же самое, в принципе, что и я, не сговариваясь со мной. Я просто посмотрел и на кутюре видел, что многие, и на стайле. Очень многие, вот сейчас перья ты не видела.
Я не видела, но я считаю, что много всего повторяется, но я думаю, что новые цвета, да, лето, весна, новые яркие цвета, там голубой, синий, голубые синие тени, где они много употребляли в этом году, в этом сезоне.
Какой твой инстаграм?
Это Саша Дубровская. Саша Дубровская просто.
Okay, cut. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Is it you? All models. Is it you? Models, we need to do a quick rehearsal just to walk through the whole thing really quick with the designers, and then we can come right back down because doors will open.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Do you enjoy yourself?
I do, very much. I'm very confident in my skin, so I enjoy being here.
What do you like most doing NY Fashion Week?
Walking the runway. I love when the lights are bright and on my face. I feel like everybody's just watching me, and I just love stealing the show.
Have you ever get nervous before you walk the runway?
I do. Sometimes I get nervous that I won't pose long enough or I'll walk too fast, but then I just relax right before I get on.
How many fashion shows did you do during NY Fashion Week right now?
I have walked 5 shows.
Oh, 5 already? Wow,
yes.
That's a lot of shows.
Yes.
What's your name?
Kiana Salmon.
If we want to work with you, where do we find you? For example, social media?
My Instagram is Q_Salmon. That's Q_SALMON.
All right, thank you.
May I ask, what is your name?
It's Mia.
Mia, what do you do here today?
Here today I'm modeling for the 3 designers today.
3 designers?
Yes.
It's your last day of the Art Fashion Week. You seem relaxed and enjoying yourself. Where do you find energy to be still excited and fresh?
Sleep and coffee. Definitely coffee. Yeah, a lot of coffee. But it's like just make sure that I sleep every night too.
Okay. So after parties, It's not for you. You mostly getting some sleep because you have to early start.
Yeah, normally I'll pass on the after party just to get some sleep, so I'm always fresh for the next day.
Which designer was the most favorite one that you've seen this week?
Ooh, I don't know.
Which one?
Topping Designs.
Which one?
Topping Designs. Yeah.
And what is your Instagram?
My Instagram, so it's _Mia_Felicia.
Thank you. Cut.
Зовут Ольга, я сегодня нахожусь на очень интересном шоу, и мне посчастливилось взять интервью у одной из моделей этого шоу. Давайте спросим, как вообще все происходит. Вот смотрите, на самом деле я знаю, что любое шоу имеет две стороны медали. За сценой и на сцене. Какая сторона вам все-таки больше нравится? Вот эти все примерки, мейкапы, либо же все-таки вот выйти на сцену, пройтись вот пару минут, и вы получаете вот такой кайф, который не соотносим с тем, что вы делали вот весь день. Я знаю, что это на самом деле работа, трудились, старались, одевались. Вот что вам больше всего нравится?
Да, конечно, мне больше всего, конечно же, нравится быть на подиуме, на сцене, и я иногда прихожу за час до шоу, хотя не очень хорошо, так как ты должен приходить at-least за 3 часа, как они хотят. Но обычно я прихожу за 2, потому что все равно не хочешь быть первой моделью, которая пробует макияж, и первой моделью, которая делают волосы, и это занимает гораздо дольше времени. Естественно, мне нравится больше просто выйти на сцену перед всеми людьми и быстренько пройтись. Не очень я люблю презентации, потому что я не люблю стоять по 2 часа. Стоишь как солдат, у меня несколько девочек падали в обморок, потому что стоишь, смотришь в одну точку, очень сложно. Я была на брайдал у одного дизайнера, и у него презентация была просто 4,5 часа, это очень долго для презентации, и он говорит, что Vogue приходит, у нас все там девочки падали, я говорю, можно водички, а он говорит, типа, я знаю, ты русская, ты хочешь Гуччи, я говорю, как я не хочу никакой Гуччи, мне водички можно. Ну, в общем, разные две стороны, понятно, есть, но мне больше гораздо всего нравится шоу, презентации я не очень люблю, и пройтись, выйти, показать себя и уйти, 5 минут, шоу закончилось, изи-пизи, как моя подружка говорит, легко, красиво.
Мне, как девочке, это, конечно, все понятно. Еще такой самый главный вопрос. Вот моделям, я знаю, всегда надо держать себя в форме. Как вам это удается? Вы, наверное, ничего не...
Я, на самом деле, мало ем. Все мне, подружки говорят, Саша, когда ты будешь есть? У меня просто не очень такой быстрый метаболизм, но у меня много девочек, я была для этого на реалити-ТВ-шоу, и они едят все, что хочешь. В зависимости, наверное, от обмена веществ. Вот. У меня такой медленный метаболизм, поэтому мне приходится, поменьше есть, если честно.
Возможно, вы фитнесом занимаетесь, тренажерный зал?
Я раньше бегала, но этим летом я давно уже не бегала. Я пробежала 2,5 марафона по 13 миль, и я зарегистрировалась бежать полный марафон. Сейчас надо опять вернуться к тренировкам, потому что лето было очень такое бурное, шумное, быстро прошло, и было лень немножко так. Но надо вернуться обратно. Да.
Скажите, пожалуйста, как найти ваш Инстаграм, как найти ваши сети? Возможно, не Инстаграм, Фейсбук, в каких соцсетях вы есть, и, может быть, вы поделитесь ссылочкой?
Да, конечно. Она такая милая. Я есть на Фейсбуке, на Инстаграме. Твиттер я не использую, и Снэпчат тоже. На Фейсбуке, на Инстаграме Саша Дубровская. SASHA-DUBROVSKAYA. Thank you. Спасибо. Спасибо.
Star Williams, what are you doing here today?
I'm here as an assistant. I am dressing. I'm doing anything that needs to be done to get the job done.
How do you know Eric? Well, how did you come up?
I called from Dallas and wanted to volunteer, and that's how I met Eric.
Why do you think it makes sense to come to the Art Hearts all the way from Dallas to be here with us for a week? What's the value?
My passion for fashion, my love of the arts, and coming a long way to learn a lot.
What was the most exciting show this week? You saw the Black Tape Project, you saw some others. Which is the most exciting one for you?
Most exciting for me, I was on Pier 59. I don't remember what day it was, but Indian and London, all Indian contemporary fashion put together, and it was an amazing show.
What do you think is the key in producing a show like that? What makes it smooth? What makes it work like everybody together? Like what's the process?
Behind the scenes, putting everything together beforehand, making sure everything is pressed and labeled and lined up. I think what makes the shows as successful as they have been is the models and the energy that they give on the runway. No matter how chaotic it is in the back, they walk out and it's voila.
Well, what is your Instagram?
Star William 1.
Thank you. Cut. May I ask, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Ava Michelle.
What do you do here tonight?
I am modeling. This will be my second show today.
Second show today.
Yes.
Who was the most exciting designer this week for you?
This week, I think this morning was pretty cool. Amazon is launching their new cotton line, so they're trying to become more fashion forward, and I think that's really cool. So I got to wear some of their clothes, and they were really comfy, which was nice.
What do you think hold you through all this week when it was so hectic?
Lots of coffee, lots and lots of coffee, and just hanging with the girls. You know, we create such a great bond backstage here and kind of get in the flow of things by the fifth day.
You're very tall. Do you think that helps in the modeling career so people can see and you get chosen the casting?
Yes, for sure. I think being tall is, great, and definitely I'm one of the tallest models here, which I feel like every designer has that one piece that they really need someone tall for, so it normally works out pretty good.
What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is ava.michelle, so that's ava.michelle.
Cut. Good job. May I ask, what is your name?
Nicola Del Rico.
What is your name?
Imma Del Rico.
Today is the Italian day at the Art Heart Fashion Week. Why did you choose the Art Heart to be the home for and where to show this year your collection?
Hai capito? Perché hai scelto Art per mostrare la tua collezione qua?
Perché New York comunque è una passerella molto importante e quindi volevo mostrare le mie collezioni a chi non mi conosce ancora, perché comunque è un prodotto che penso che per il mercato americano vada bene.
Okay, because New York is a very big city for big show, and because not everyone knows us as a Italian company and Italian like factory and made in Italy, we decided to come here in New York to have like lots of opportunity to make people know us as a very Italian company.
It's a sweet, it's a spring collection 2019. I see you use a lot of feathers. I also use feathers in my collection. I have bridal feather, but I use feathers in combination with the fur. Why do you like feathers so much?
Ha detto che lui ha visto che tu hai usato molti tessuti di differenti colori e li usa anche lui. Ha detto perché ti piacciono tutti questi tessuti very differenti l'uno dall'altro, però non fare troppo difficile.
Perché comunque amo l'armonia nelle collezioni e quindi io penso che le donne debbano essere colorate, devono essere felici, allegre e credo che i colori possono rappresentare in pieno lo stato d'animo.
Because he loves harmony in a woman, so woman wearing colors, she can look more beautiful, more harmonious, more like fashionable, you know. So it's like a state of what he feels, he designs. It's like how he thinks of the woman, happy, beauty.
As a designer, once you have a show, you probably will have a lookbook, and you will choose out of so many girls, you will choose maybe one or two girls to do the looks for the lookbook, right? And you will choose a photographer to do the pictures. What's the process of selecting the photographers and models for the lookbook, which is so important?
Ha detto che praticamente tu sicuramente sceglierai qualche modella e qualche fotografo per fare i lookbook. Qual è il tuo pensiero quando scegli una modella?
La scelta avviene sempre in base al tipo di donna, perché io amo una donna esclusivamente moderna, proiettata in avanti, quindi sceglierò di sicuro chi saprà interpretare l'avanguardia nella moda, chi potrà interpretare il modo di vestire di una donna pensando ad un passo in avanti rispetto agli altri.
he chose the woman because in base of what did you say? I don't remember.
Un modo di mostrare
A way to show like
una donna con un gusto che va avanti.
to show a woman that she likes the style, like modern style, new things that she likes to wear, like not only whatever is in the is now in the world, but they can wear everything like on the same way from all the years and now, you know.
What is your Instagram?
Instagram. At Instagram, we got Atelier Nicola De Vico. It's the same as the name of the brand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Cristina Ferrari. Okay, I tell my name.
Okay. Well, let's do it one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce Cristina, who is a stylist who came all the way from Italy. Tell which designers are you supporting here today?
Yes, first of all, yes, my name is Cristina Ferrari. I'm a fashion designer, Italian fashion designer, and tonight I had the invitation from Massimo Maltese, that is the organizer of this part of Italian style, and I support tonight my friend, my really friend, that is Jerry Tomolini, that will show his show that's called Pin-Up Stars. And then there's the other designer, Italian designer. So I'm like a special guest to represent all my families, you know, because Italian style.
What is the difference, like when I see models walking and on the streets of New York, and I see Italian dress, Italian designer versus the, let's say, French designer or a British designer? How can you tell what's the main ideas of Italian fashion that makes it unique? So you can tell, yes, that's from Italy.
Yes, you know, it's a little bit different style because Italian style is more couture, more attention to the particular of the style, you know. It's a little bit different like taste because it's more quiet, you know. You're more, how do you say, more classic. Yes. That's the difference that you can see when is an Italian style that is classic style, you know.
There are so many.
You mean Armani, you know. You mean Alberta Ferretti and Gucci. They are different style, more couture. American style is a little bit funny, you know, a little bit exciting, a little bit different, you know. That two different.
How
styles.
come Italy is still, it's a small country, not that many people, not such a wealthy country compared to America, but Italy has such a big power in the fashion world. Milan, like, everybody look up to Italy. How come? Why? And it's been for centuries. Do you think Italy will hold it for next 5-10 years? How do you do this? What's the key?
This is strange, you know, but it's a culture of Italy because it's arts, fashion.
French have arts, British have arts also.
Yes.
But how come Italy?
Yes, Italy, because, you know, it's a culture in the history. Because a lot of people born like tailors, because they love to do everything by hands. It's you know, it's an history of culture of Italian old people, and so that became important in the years and the tradition, and that's why the small country of Italy, it's you know, really important for fashion in the world. So
what is your Instagram? What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is Cristina Ferrari _official.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to you. And
Meg, which designers did you work this week?
Oh my gosh, this week I walked for so many. Carmen Steffens, Toppings, Amal Azaria. It was there's been so.
It's the last day of the Art Fashion Week. I can see that you exhausted and a little bit a bit tired, but it's a good tired, a happy tired.
So exciting. It's been so much fun. It's an incredible experience. Art Hearts is so fantastic.
What was the advice for the other models from you to sustain yourself through the week? I understand coffee helps, and I understand like not going to the after party and getting some sleep. What else we can do to survive for the rest of the week and just be still fresh and new on the
Drink lots of water and eat. Make sure you eat at least a full breakfast because you're going to be working all day. So you need just a good, healthy, solid meal in the morning. And then snacks. Pack nuts, fruit, anything to keep with you.
As you can see, we are here backstage, and there is a makeup and hair, and there is a styling here. So a lot of photographers, filmmakers, lots of cameras and models, and some of the girls are barely dressed or not dressed at all. What is the key to keep it private and safety? Like, what is the best way to cover your nipples, like cover yourself, so those private pictures don't come out on social media?
Oh, well, they're very good with us here about keeping people out. Like if you do not have a certified press pass, and there are only, I think, one with the hair and makeup team that's allowed to be back here with us. They keep us very protected back here. You can wear pasties. There's just so many different alternative options that you can use to cover yourself up, and you can always just hide behind a rack and change, run to the bathroom. It's very safe.
What are the best ones? What do you think? Which one is the...
I mean, like right now, I could hop right behind that rack of clothes and just start changing, or I'd just run to the restroom. Or, I mean, you get used to it that you just have to go do quick changes and throw your clothes off and just be quick.
Okay, what is your Instagram?
XOXO Meg Taylor.
Thank you. Cut. Link. And wait. I almost get thrown away from the Art Heart for wearing my Style Fashion Week badge, but hopefully Eric was nice to me and let me stay and continue doing interviews. Eric, what it took you to do so many shows so many times and continue to go keep going on?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that with fashion, that there's a spirit behind it and a heart, and here at Art Hearts Fashion we really channel that. So this season we got to do 54 designers at Pier 59 from India, and we've done over 40 international designers here at our venue, the Angel Orensanz Foundation. It's been a true labor of love. We have a great team, our hair team, our makeup team, our volunteers, our staff. Everyone comes together to put it together. The designers flying from all over the world to make this an amazing event for everybody. And I'm really blessed to surround myself with like-minded individuals that all love celebrating the art of fashion.
Last time in the winter when I was doing my interviews, I saw a lot of cursing, a lot of fights. It was very, very hectic. And now this time, this week, it's amazing. Everybody's working together. Everybody's happy. What did you do different this time that everybody is so at ease?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think in life you need to lead by example. And I think that once you're doing something and you're doing it with a lot of heart and you're really showing everybody else that there's no need for aggression and there's no need for anything bad to happen, everyone follows the lead. And I think at the end of the day, people are very just grateful to be here, to be a part of what we're doing, and we're grateful to have them.
If people want to be part of the Art Heart Fashion Week, what is the future for the next 5 years? What is your vision for the how do you plan to grow?
Well, yeah, we've been expanding venues this season. We added Pier 59, where we did 54 collections from Indian designers. We have this venue, and we'll probably be adding another one. If they want to register, they can go to nyfw.net. We made it very easy for them to go to nyfw.net to register. That's our New York chapter. Or losangelesfashionweek.com if they want to work with LA. Or swimweek.net if they want to work with Swim Week. At the end of the day, we are Art Hearts Fashion, but sometimes people spell it wrong or they can't find us. So we made it really easy by putting one in every city.
Style Fashion Week did something different. They let everybody in. Basically, the screening process for the media was non-existing. So a ton of new photographers, amateur photographers, and really serious players could not get in. People stay for hours outside. You have very rigorous process where you have to, like David, check the credentials. He looks where you actually do publication. He looks how many editorials. Like one time I had a picture with Natalia here that I took here and one of the flyers, and he told me to take it off because it's not it was not the editorial, but it was a commercial. Even it's a simple flyer. What is the process? Why do you have such a high standards, and how do you hold it up?
Yeah, well, absolutely. You know, what the traditional form of Fashion Week is that the press pit is for designers and for photographers to be able to take photos to submit to publicity. Other platforms have changed it where they're trying to sell the photos back to the designers. They're not professional that are up on stage. At us, we screen them all. We have them register. They have to submit what publications they're going to be sending their images to. They also have to show us their past work, and then we screen them that way. It's not that, you know, we just allow anyone in, but it is, yeah, and it is New York Fashion Week, and everyone wants to come in and says that they're a photographer. But I'm not going to let anyone up on the media riser with the cell phone. I'm not going to let anyone up there that's not writing or publishing something for someone that is going to help support our designers. I hear that other platforms now, they try charging to go up, take photos and things like that, and that's just really not what we're about. We're here to celebrate fashion and doing it in the traditional Fashion Week way, but with a fun party atmosphere, art vibe. You know, we want to make it more of an experience than just a corporate event.
What is the process for you for screening influential people? Some people have a big following, some people have a small following, but it's a very important people. It could be like I have quite a few people following me, but they're in Russia, they're all over the world, so they're not really relevant right here. But some folks have really small following, but this following matters because those people are billionaires, are powerful people, even if it's only a few hundred of them. What is the process? How do you choose?
Lately, we've been working with specialty groups, so Privy, Select, Enlist, and then we have our own screening process through Social Network. So what we do is we screen them all, and then we invite about 1/10 of them. Even with our models, you know, during our model castings, we probably had a little bit over 800 models that came out to our casting, and unfortunately, we just can't house them all. So we screen them the same way as we would our models and our designers. I'm very selective when it comes to content. As you can tell, our designers are very special when they're showing on there. They put on a show, so you're not going to see something boring on our runway, and you're also not going to see boring guests. Our guests dress up, they feel the part. You feel that the people that are here are part of the experiencing the environment. Our guests are just as important as the media, just as important as the models, and just as important as the designers. Because if you have a bunch of people off the street, it's going to kill your experience when you walk in because you're not going to feel exclusive. You're not going to feel fashion. You're not going to feel surrounded by people that are here with an obsession for fashion and the story that they tell through their clothing. And for me, all of those pieces are very important.
I was filming your opening night when you show your collection, and I see new colors. I see spring in this, so I certainly can relate to the idea. Can you tell me, why do you do, let's say, the lineup all the way in the end, and you come with the crew behind you together? And what's the idea?
Most of the models are now my friends after years of doing this. I want them all to be photographed with me. And also, when we're up there and I'm running around and stressed out and sweating and, you know, going crazy, sometimes, you know, some designers just walk out and they take a quick bow and then they get upset when half of their pictures are like with their eyes crooked or looking the wrong way. So I make sure that when I go out and I take my team with me, my crew out, take my time because I want to make sure that I'm going to get that one good picture that I can post on my own social media.
Thank you.
So I'm a little selfish like that.
Remind them, what's your social medias?
Social media is at Art Hearts Fashion, at Eric Rossetti, or at Mr. Triple X. I'm the guy that responds to all of them. So if you're looking to talk to me, just write me on Instagram.
Thank you. Cut. Good job, man. May I ask, what is your name?
I'm Jerry Tamolini. I'm a Pinup Stars designer.
Okay. How did you choose the Art Heart to come with the Italian crew here versus other places?
I didn't get this.
Why did you choose to come to the Art Heart Fashion Week to be a part of the Italian designers versus you can go to Style or Couture or many other places? Why here?
Because New York Fashion Week is coming. It's starting to be very, very, very important in the world. I mean, it's an honor to be here. I mean, I'm American also, so. Even though I do the Milano Fashion Week, it's nice to come here too and do this.
You're a big guy and you do such feminine things, and we see here behind the stage beautiful girls. Let them touch them and dress them. How how do you feel? What's the process is to make them comfortable so they understand that you're not doing something illegal, but you're actually doing your job and you're doing the proper work?
I mean, it's nice to view a girl from a man's point of view and make them become sexy, because usually women, when they design swimwear, they think about their body. Instead, I think about girls' body. I want to make women beautiful, sexy, and unique. Not sexy, but also sophisticated. And but it's from a man's point.
What do you say? How do they know that you don't want to rape them? You don't want to just feel them? How do they know that you're actually doing the job?
They tell. I mean, I love women. I'm not gay. I'm a designer. I'm not gay. But a girl knows when you're, even if you touch them like a doctor, or if you. I mean, I can touch you too. I'm not gay. A girl knows the same thing. I think there's no problem.
If with the respect of what you do, they see your collection, they see who you are, and they take it like you're professional. So they feel safe.
Yeah, girls. They feel safe because they see if somebody's professional, or they're trying to touch them, or they're trying to take advantage of them. I think they know it. They can tell the difference.
What's special about your collection this season?
We make very artisanal Italian swimwear that's fully made in Italy with the Italian touch, with the Italian flavor. With it, only Italians can make it special like that. Like special embroidery, special.
What is your Instagram?
Our Instagram is Pinup Stars.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Good job.
No, I'm just playing you.
Okay. May I ask, what is your name?
Massimo Maltese.
And you helping Eric to bring all the Italian folks today. Why did you decide to come to the Art Heart?
Yeah, because we have a relationship with Eric in co-production for this night in the Made in Italy. And I bring in the Italian design, 3 Italian design, Pinup, Le Piacentini, and Nicola De Rico Atelier. This is very famous in Italy because I work in the fashion many years, 3 years ago, and I live in Miami, and I worked in Miami Fashion Week, Miami Fashion Week Swim. So they bring it the first time in New York in collaboration with.
Why those designers? Why not someone else? Quite so many. Why those 3 designers?
Yeah, I have many design and they bring in the USA because I work in the fashion in Milan, and they bring in Miami, Albetta Ferretti, Versace, Dolce Gabbana, Ferragamo. They bring all design and they put it in the just packet in a runway. And they put it 10 design, the very famous design for Made in Italy night.
Tell them something fun in Italian about the fashion. Just Italian.
Just Italia. Yep. Amo il fashion italiano. Noi italiani siamo persone molto estrose e quindi portiamo l'allegria e il sorriso con I nostri disegnatori in tutto il mondo.
And what is your Instagram?
The Instagram Massimo Maltese Miami, and the Instagram Miami Fashion Event, and then next step at the Los Angeles Fashion Week, and bring more Italian design for make a night Made in Italy night Italian design.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Cut.
Good luck.
Rolling. May I ask, what is your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, which designers are you going to walk tonight?
I'm walking for Pinup Stars, well, basically all 3 of them, yeah. Yes.
You're very tall, and how that helps you during the casting process? Can they see that every designer needs a tall girl in the show, right?
Depending on if it's gowns, if it's a very long gown, they just want to show off legs and stuff like that. It just depends on what the designer designs.
Okay. What is the advice for the models who are tall and want to learn the modeling the proper way? Is there any particular walk that tall girls have advantage or versus girls who are not as tall?
Yeah, we long struts. Like a lot of models like can't do that, but just make sure you show off your legs very well. Great straight line. Your hips are aligned. It's fine. Neck, and shoulders back, great.
We as a photographers, we always, as you know, for the editorial, the left feet has to be on the ground. How's the process for the girls when you point the feet down so the pictures come out nice and you don't blink at the same time? Like how do you still think about it, or are you just mechanical? How do you?
Routine, like I'm doing it a lot, so it just becomes a routine for you. So you probably don't think about it, but like just starting out, like you just practice your walk. A lot of girls start like with their left foot out and then they go with their right because that's their dominant leg. So it depends on how you walk, like how your confidence go with you.
Okay. If you model and you have a particular, let's say, a mermaid dress, and you need to like very tight, it's all in. How that different the walk versus, let's say, when you show swimwear and you want to have some kind of excitement.
The mermaid walk. I never heard of that one. Actually.
Mermaid walk. It's like when it's a very tight dress and you cannot move your feet. It's like you look like a mermaid.
Oh, okay, I understand. I actually had that before, but like I just take my time and like try my best not to fall over and like yes, and like just make sure your arms are very natural and loose. Like don't be tucked in. Like it won't look right on the runway.
Some of the girls move their arms too much and it's like take away attention. Like how do you still keep it natural but hold it up?
I just like tilt my head back and then like I just remember my walk. Like don't like how far can I open? So like. I remember that, and then I just keep going.
And what is the process to build your own signature look when the photographers take a picture, right? Some girls do these like a hair swing or like some kind of particular look. Like, yes, she nailed that.
It's just working your angles. Like your mirror is your best friend. Just see what side do you like that's best for you or like you're more confident on. Just like making eye contact with like majority cameras or certain directions where the cameras is. One of them is bound to catch you.
Thank you. What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is chola_girl, CHOLA_girl.
Cut. Mask, what is your name?
Carla.
How did you like the show tonight?
It was amazing. A lot of details.
What do you do?
I'm a recruiter, actually.
What kind of recruiter?
In finance.
Finance?
Yes.
How do you think being a recruiter in finance and being fashionable goes together?
Well, I think that like recruitment and finance is like you have to know people and you have to know their personality. And so, of course, fashion is a lot of personality. So that's the reason, like, I love, like, fashion as well as recruitment. So if I could have the both, that's definitely what I would do.
For example, I'm, like, financial advisor. I'm fully licensed for the last 20 years. And I love fashion, and I think when you're fashionable, it helps as a financial person. They see that you have to, like, what's going on today. And
you have to read people. So in fashion, having to read people and having to understand their fashion, their style, helps, like, has a balance of both.
What is your Instagram?
Z Carla with a K.
Thank you. Подожди. May I ask, what is your name?
It was great.
Which designer did you like the best?
The evening dress. Free, flowy, beautiful, elegant.
How did you choose which look to do when we take pictures on the runway, on the riser? How did you choose what to show?
Just know your angles, know what the highlights are of the dress, know what embellishments that they want to highlight the designer loves the most. It could be a bow, it could be a bag, it could be anything like that, yeah.
How do you pick up your looks? Like when we practiced doing like a glamour fashion, remember we took some pictures downstairs. How did you learn which of your looks fit you?
It's all about the fit. Every girl has a different body. Some people are smaller than others, and they just find what highlights your body the best and what showcases the garment the best too.
What is your Instagram?
Angelique Lauren.
Thank you. May I ask, what is your name?
Nicole Gilbert.
Which designer you like best today?
I want to say the swimwear. It was the very first designer. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I liked it was different. It was like country cowboy, but swimwear at the same time, and I really liked it. I liked what I wore.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a model, and I also have a business. It's called NG Collection, and it's an online store for women's clothing.
Is it in New York?
No, it's online. So we're based out of South Carolina, but we ship everywhere.
How do you choose which designs to sell?
My collection is a collection of different designers, and then I have 10 to 15 of my own pieces that I'm currently designing. That it's going to be my personal design. But I try to stay very into fashion, you know, what's coming into the next season. And from there, I start drafting ideas, especially from nature, because I spend a lot of time outside hiking and exercising. And then I just draft my ideas from there.
You're obviously very pretty. You model your own designs, and you're the spokesperson, the model for your store.
Okay, say that.
You're very pretty. We can see that, and you probably is the main model for your store. How do you pick who will represent your line?
I don't model my own clothing. I showcase it and I pick models that I want to model my design. But because I am a model, whenever I have events like this, I come and I wear my own clothing. These pants are from my collection.
What is your Instagram?
It's shop_NG Collections.
What is the Instagram for the store?
That's the Instagram for the store, shop_NG Collections.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Что тебе понравилось сегодня?
Это было очень экспрессивно, очень много крутых платьев. Дизайнеры сделали великую работу. Это стоит...
Как тебя зовут?
Меня зовут Екатерина.
А что ты делаешь?
Я занимаюсь моделем тоже. Мой друг пригласил меня сегодня на шоу. Я пришла. И я в восторге. Я не пожалела ни на одну секунду.
Скажи мне, вот как ты думаешь, в следующий Fashion Week ты будешь моделировать каких-то дизайнеров?
Да, это однозначно. В этот раз мне пришлось уехать. Я только вчера вернулась с Лос-Анджелеса, поэтому мне пришлось пропустить. Но на следующий год я приму участие во многих шоу.
Какой у тебя Инстаграм?
Happy Катерина.
Thank you.